Hello again, my name is Ahmed. I'm a blind user. We will continue testing Tails on Windows, Tails OS, installing on Windows or running on Windows. Like I said before in the previous part, when I pressed start Tails, I know right now it's starting, okay, but doesn't tell me with any sound what just happened. I read also a beep sound when the desktop opens. According to as I know right now, it's working, yeah, but normally blind people will not know it's working or not, okay, because it's very confusing here for us. Especially, I already running the screen reader when I in the main menu to choose the language and the other options. But when I open the operating system, when I press start Tails, it doesn't display here. So how I know the operating system is open or not? Because as according to my tests and my another devices, sometimes it takes less time than the others. It takes less time more than my laptop. And my computer, it takes a very small time according to my laptop to start. So it sometimes it's different. How we know this different? Let me open the screen reader again.
Screen reader on. Tor connection frame. Connect to Tor automatically. Left control.
This is Tor browser.
Left out.
Right now I'm in desktop. The first issue starting
window.
Here. I can't select anything from my desktop. It's like a blank page.
Return.
I'm trying to open. I know there's around 3 icons. Yeah, 3 icons in my desktop, but I can't select any of them. Like a blank page.
Tab.
I'm trying to use my arrow keys, my tab key.
Window. Panel.
Doesn't work.
Window. Panel.
This is the left mouse, the right mouse button, the context menu. Let's try to move through it.
New folder. Show desktop in files. Open in terminal.
It's
panel.
Working
window.
It's
panel.
working while I move my mouse on top of it. But when I use it
window.
on my keyboard, it doesn't work.
New folder. Show desktop in files. Open in terminal. Change background. Okay. Display settings. Change background.
I'm doing right now with my mouse, not with my keyboard, because
settings frame
with my keyboard doesn't work. Right now I'm using tab.
Left. Tab. Left out.
Let's close this window.
Panel.
And also some of the Orca screen reader shortcuts doesn't work here. I should, when I press super key plus space to open Orca setting. That's happened most of the Debian OSs. This has happened.
English window panel.
But right now it doesn't.
Armenian push button space. Chinese intelligent pass space. Japanese ma space. Korean hand space. Vietnamese U space. Chinese chewing push left window panel.
This is the problem I was talking about. Right now I already selected a lot of languages I will never need it. Okay, it's around 6 right now. I only need to select English. This is what I thought in the last part. I thought I just select English, but no, it doesn't select English. It select a lot of languages.
English US push window left control.
To English right now. Okay, let's try to use some of the apps in this OS. Let me open this. Let's try to search for files.
FILS tab. Configure persistent volume for files push button.
Sometimes also we have a small problem here. It not happened with me every time, but it happened occasionally. When I search for something and I press tab to go to the result, sometimes it put me on the second result, not the first one. I take a lot of time to know, because when in my first test, when I try to search for files, most of the time it must put me in the first item. So I'm using my right arrow to move where is file, I can't find it. But I realized this is the second element, not the first one.
Configure files push button. Return.
Let's try to move through files.
Home frame. List with content view panel. Desktop folder. Documents for downloads folder. Music for pictures for public for templates folder. Tor browser folder. Videos folder.
Okay, it's working. Let's hop to the download.
Tor public for pictures. Music for downloads folder. Return. Downloads.
I'm sorry about the sound problem because it's very hard right now to configure it without opening the terminal. I have to open the terminal and open my screen reader setting through the terminal to open it because the shortcut doesn't work.
Menu.
Let's
New folder shift wipe available disk space. Left control. New folder shift plus control plus N. Return new folder dialog. Text.
Let's try to create a new folder.
Backspace. T. Return. Return. Menu. New select all wipe available disk. Open in terminal. Properties. New folder shift plus control plus S. Select all control plus wipe available disk. Open in terminal. Properties. Return. Downloads properties frame. Basic page tab. Name text. Downloads selected. Folder inode/directory selected label. One item with size 40 bytes selected label.
Okay, right now I'm using my down arrow key to move through this list, and this list is accessible. It's fine. By the way, I opened this context menu here by pressing the context menu button in my keyboard. Okay, it's working here. It doesn't work in my desktop, but it's working here in the files.
/home/amnesia selected label. 260 log 2022 12 ratio 4.2.0 GB. 216/1 fold named push basic page tab.
Okay.
Escape. Downloads frame. Backspace. Test folder.
Okay, let's try to
Left alt.
create a text file.
Window. EDDRT.
We will try another app, text edit.
Tab. Audacity push button. Text editor push button. Return. Untitled document 1. Edit frame. Tech backspace.
Right now, I will test gedit with this operating system.
HELO space ORD space AHED space ALY. Return. Space. Ahmed say hello world.
Okay, it's
Ahmed
working.
space.
Let's try to save this file.
Left S. Save as file chooser. Name text. Untitled document 1 selected. Backspace. Selection deleted.
Let's try to rename it to
TEXT. Left underline. FILE. 1. Tab. Toggle button not pressed.
Okay, it's I know it will save normally in the documents.
Tab. Save push button.
Let's try to save it.
Return. Text underscore file 1 tilde. Edit frame. Text. Space.
Okay.
Left control.
Nice. The screen reader just told me I'm writing right now text underscore file 1. It changed from untitled to text 1. This is fine for me. This is how anyone will expect it to work. Let's
Left alt.
try to find this
Window.
file.
FILE. Tab. Archive manager push files push button.
Look, the main problem I told you about. It's put me in the second option from the result, not the first one. I have to move through it.
Return. Home frame. List with starred. Recent. Content view desktop documents for return. Documents.
I hope.
Return. F2. Menu. New folder shift plus escape. Backspace. Backspace. Left home. .txt documents folder. Downloads folder. .desktop folder. Download music folder. Pictures for public for picture return. Tab. Go back push button. Tab. Home push button. Tab. Pictures push button. Tab. Toggle button not press. Tab. Show list push button. Backspace. Backspace. Left home. Music for downloads folder. Documents folder. Return. Documents.
As I think right now, most likely
Left
the
control.
file is not saved here. I don't know why.
Return.
My screen reader told me this is a documents. This is the default. But I don't know why it doesn't save here. Most likely it's saved in
Left
another
alt.
place.
Window.
Let's
Left
try
control.
let's try another application like Rider.
R.
I know LibreOffice is installed here.
Tab. Overview panel. Left A. Backspace. Back escape. Window R. Over I. D. Overview panel. Back R. Tab. Whisper back and root terminal push archive menu LibreOffice Writer sound user push LibreOffice Writer push return.
Here is it. LibreOffice Writer.
Untitled 1 LibreOffice Writer frame.
Okay, let's try to write.
TEST space WORD space IE return
This
blank
Word file.
AHLED space AMY
Okay, this is my name.
return Ahmed Sami test word file blank.
Let's try to
Ahmed
see if
Sami
we can
blank
edit it.
blank menu cut copy paste clone formatting check menu item not checked left control.
Like I said before, how I open this context menu by the option, by the context menu button.
Clear direct formatting character menu paragraph menu paragraph text body not selected heading 1 not selected radio menu item return untitled Ahmed Sami heading level 1.
Okay, LibreOffice is working like how I expected normally to work in any Linux distro. It's fine for me. And my screen reader can access everything. No problem here. It's fine.
Ahmed Sami heading level 1 misspelled. A.
How I spell my name.
Return. Heading level 1. Test word file.
Okay, let's try to save it also.
Left alt. Heading level 1. Left S. Unsave file chooser. Name text. Untitled 1 selected. Backspace. WORD. 1.
Word 1.
Left cancel push button. Tab. Toggle button not press tab. Save push button. List with 10 items. Documents.
Yes, like it appeared before, it's saved on documents.
Downloads. Documents. Return. Tab. Tab. Music. Tab. Pictures. Menu downloads. Left documents. Return. Left desktop. Home. Save toggle button on name text. Word cancel push button. Tab. Tab. Toggle button not pressed. Name cancel push button. ODF text document save with password checkbox not checked. Left encrypt with DPG files. Table with name table column. Create folder toggle button left control.
Right now I'm using my tab key and my shift tab to move through this option.
Tab. Files. Table tab. Encrypt with DP tab. Save with password checkbox tab. ODF text document tab. Cancel push button tab. Name text. Word 1 select return. Word 1 LibreOffice Writer frame.
Okay,
Left control.
It's saved also, right?
Test word file. Heading Ahmed say left alt.
Okay, let's try right now to move another application from LibreOffice.
Window. LEB. Backspace. Tab. About tails push tails document LibreOffice Writer push tails about removable media push Wacom tablet push settings push remove about tails about tails push tails backspace L LibreOffice Writer push LibreOffice Draw push button.
I think none of us as a blind people will use Libra Writer, Libra Draw I mean.
LibreOffice Impress push button, LibreOffice push button, LibreOffice Calc push button, Disks push button, Tails documentation about Tails push button, Electrum Bitcoin terminal push button, lock screen, terminal about Disks push LibreOffice push button,
Okay.
LibreOffice Calc push button, LibreOffice Calc return.
I'm searching for spreadsheet. Let's try LibreOffice Calc.
Untitled LibreOffice Calc frame. Sheet 1. Table with 1,048,576 rows 1,020 blank C1. Blank B1. Blank A1. Blank A2. Blank A1. 1. Let plus. 1. Tab. Blank B1.
Okay, it's working like expected normally with the screen reader. No problem here also. It's fine.
1 to 2 tab. Blank C3. 3 1 blank C2. 31 C3.
Okay, it's fine. It's working like I said, how any one of us blind people will expect it.
Blank C1. 122 B1. 1 plus 1 A1. Left alt. 122 1 plus 1 A1 left alt. Window. Minimize. Unmaximize.
Try this menu.
Minimize.
Look.
Move. Always on visible workspace. Unmaximize.
There is a small problem for this menu in every window in the whole OS. Okay.
Minimize.
I can find minimize, maximize, make it visible.
Unmaxim move. Always on visible workspace.
Always on visible, whatever. It's working. But when I
Move and maximize.
move over of this,
Minimize.
look, it's not didn't read. It doesn't trap, it doesn't read anything, it's blank. I'm trying to press up arrow
Unmaxim minimize.
to try to wrap, but doesn't trap here. I don't know why.
Unmax move. All move to works close. Move to works close.
But this is not a big deal. We can work with it, but normally it will wrap. With our screen reader, it will wrap.
Escape.
Let's
Untitled
try to save
last.
it also.
Untitled 1. Selected. Save file chooser. Return.
I agree
Untitled
with
1
this
tab. Tab. Return. Escape. Left alt.
Okay, let's try mails.
Window. Left
There's
control.
a Thunderbird here.
B. Over I. Overview panel. Tab. Accessibility settings push button. Settings push button. Accessibility push button.
Okay, we will test Thunderbird and we will back to this accessibility.
Left settings backspace T. Backspace B. Left A backspace. Backspace M A I L. Tab. Thunderbird push button. Whisper back error report. The Thunderbird push button. Return.
This is a Thunderbird. Let's open it. I'm waiting for it to open.
Account setup. Set up your existing email address heading level 1.
Okay, this is normal. Let's try to fill this text with any text.
Leaving banner. Complimentary content. Invalid entry. Your full name entry done. Leaving complimentary content. Account setup document web. Browse mode. Tab. Leaving banner. Backspace.
Let's try to write it here.
AHMED space SAMY tab. Email address and your full name backspace.
Or we can
SAIA space AATLON tab. Email address entry john.go@signexample.com required. Invalid entry.
Okay, all of this fields work as I expected. No problem here. It's fine for me.
Backspace.
Let's try to read through it.
SAIATSON tab. Get a new email address push button. Tab. Password text.
Let's try to put password.
Black circle. Remember password checkbox checked. Browse mode tab. Complimentary content. Cancel push button. Tab. Messenger link. Left leaving compliment tab. Messenger link tab. Account set tab. Complimentary content. Complimentary messenger link. Return invitations frame. Tab. Cancel push button.
Okay.
Tab. OK push button. Return.
Okay.
Account setup. Mozilla Thunderbird frame. Messenger link.
Okay.
Tab. Account setup. Tab. Set up your existing email address heading level 1. Tab. Set up your existing email address heading level 1.
Of course, I'm using my tab key, like I said before, and my shift
tab. Complimentary content. Invalid entry. Your full name entry Sarah Watson selected required. Focus no left top.
Let's close this. This is the default apps. This is the default apps on this operating system. Okay. Of course, this is not everything, but this is what we will interested as a blind user. Like I said, Libra Draw will never open it. Okay, and the other stuff, it's not that important for us. I mean, the desktop background and some of the other options, it's not that important for us.